Hello, welcome to my home. My name is Sonia Lowe, and today I have the pleasure of sharing with you what is definitely changing the life of the person who gave you this DVD, but also has changed my life and could possibly change yours if you see it. What's so awesome about a company called Advocare is really not about the company. It's really about what the company is allowing families in our community to do. And first off, who is Advocare? And I really want to share with you who we are. We're a company that has been 19 years in the running. But what's so awesome is we actually do two things. We actually touch families' lives in two key areas, and that's health and finances. Because if you don't have your health, you don't have your finances. And if you don't have finances, you usually don't have the best of health. But what is really alarming is that, there's over 6 million people every day that are looking for an opportunity and starting a new home-based business. But, that's not really the statistic that really got my attention. What really got my attention is that 82% of all Americans hate what they do. They really are going to work because it pays the bills. And what my goal is to allow people the opportunity to do things that they really love doing. But then also another statistics is that do you know that most Americans have less than $1,000 in their bank account? Well, we have the solution to that problem, and I want to share it with you today. I want to share with you really our company's founder, Charlie Regis, and he wanted to actually do three things, and that was create the world's finest nutritional products. He wanted to create a direct sales model to distribute them so that you and I can earn the income. And he also wanted to create, what we call an ordinary company, but for extraordinary people. So we're ordinary, everyday people, but it is allowing us to do extraordinary things out in our community. What really separates Advocare in the marketplace to any other nutritional company out there is really the science behind the products. Being a nurse is of the utmost. I'm looking for safety. And it was really what allowed me to draw into Advocare was because we have over 250 years of experience with our doctors. We have a SciMed board, which is Scientific Medical Advisory Board. And that board together helps to formulate all the products out in the marketplace. So it allows me to know that my nursing license is protected and not on the line because it's creditable. But also it allows my name to be reputable in the community, and so does yours. One doctor in particular that actually drew my attention was Dr. Stanley Dudrick. Dr. Stanley Dudrick is the doctor who invented TPN, and that's total parental nutrition. That's the IV bag that hangs and feeds you intravenously in the hospital. And if you know anything about an IV, there's not one person in this world that doesn't know someone that has been touched by an IV. But what's so amazing is he learned how to feed people intravenously and keep them alive. He's doing the same even here with Advocare, teaching people how to take proper care of their health. What an exciting time. But then also on top of that, we have Dr. Judith Smith. Dr. Judith Smith is at MD Anderson in Houston, Texas, and that is one of the #1 cancer hospitals. And what I love about Dr. Judith Smith is she helps to formulate products for ladies, helps to make sure for women we have everything that we're supposed to have in our bodies. And then there's one other doctor I want to point out, and it's Dr. Robert Hackman. Dr. Robert Hackman is at UC California, Davis, which is the #1 nutrition school in the world. What's so amazing, he's head of research and development there. He's also head of research and development at Advocare. And he was handpicked 19 years ago by our founder, Charlie Regis. And today, he's still head of research and development, making sure that the world-class vitamins are out in the marketplace, where one day we will be a household name. I want to show you safety. That was #1. But #2, I want to show you credibility. In the marketplace, we're approved by the NFL, the NBA, the NCAA, the Olympics, the National Soccer League, and now NASCAR. NASCAR is huge. If you are a NASCAR fan, or even if you're not a NASCAR fan, I was not either until Advocare became the title sponsor for the Advocare 500, which was a huge race on ESPN. I became a huge fan of NASCAR at that time. But what's so awesome is about NASCAR, it is the largest spectator sport in the world. Also name brand friendly, which means if we have a car with Advocare on it, that means those spectators are supporting that company. Well, we have Advocare cars and we also have Advocare drivers. In 2012, we will make history. There is the number 3 Dale Earnhardt car that is about to come out of retirement, and it is coming out of retirement as an Advocare vehicle with an Advocare driver. That's history. Perfect timing for you. Perfect timing, perfect position if you see this opportunity for yourself. Also, Drew Brees, which is the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees is amazing. But what's so awesome about Drew, he is a man of integrity. He's a man of faith. He's a man of honor. He is well respected in the NFL, and he is Advocare's national spokesman. We're so excited to have his face as a part of our company, but it also allows you to know that the safety is there and the credibility, because he wouldn't have his name attached to a company that wasn't. But also on top of that, we have over 200 non-paid professional athletes. I want you to know how huge that is. They're non-paid. Our founder said, you know what, we never want to pay someone to lie. We want you to believe in the products, and we want you to know that the products work. Then there you become a non-paid endorser. So that's huge in itself, because they get paid millions for the endorsements, and they get paid millions for their bodies. Well, at Advocare, they don't get paid a dime. And that's exciting news, not only for me, but it's exciting news for you. But then also on top of that, what else is about to happen is just happening December the 26th, 2011, there is about to be Advocare Independence Bowl. It will be aired on ESPN2, and there will be millions of people that will watch that particular bowl game that we are the national sponsor. So if you get the opportunity, check out the game on ESPN2 the day after Christmas. Gather your friends and watch the game, but also watch Drew Brees and his 10 commercials, and he'll be sharing with you the importance of knowing where Advocare is at this particular time. Also, I know you're kind of wondering, what are these products about? I hear her talking about them. What are they? Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to share with you a little bit about the products right now. First off, we know that mostly every person is looking for energy. Well, Advocare has what I love to call safe, mental-focused energy. First off, our energy is actually what we call nutritional, and it's also, it gives you 21 vitamins and minerals, sugar-free and sodium-free also. One product in particular is called Advocare Spark. This Spark gives you 3 to 5 hours of mental-focused energy. You have 7 flavors to choose from. What's so wonderful about it is you gain mental focused energy without any jitters. And then on top of that, you're going to notice that it's delicious also. And then we also have Slam. Advocare Slam is actually a product that we call fast acting. It's kind of like one, if you drink 5-hour energies or anything of that nature, well, this is Advocare's version. What I love about it is nutritional. It's wonderful, fast acting, but it's also going to notice that you have no crash at the end of the day. So if you know anyone who is looking for energy, you definitely can share Advocare energy products with them. But then also there is, of course, we have many people, we're walking into the beginning of the year. And of course, at the beginning of every year, people always want weight loss. And we also have what we call our weight loss trim system. We're not a weight loss company, we are a wellness company. So of course, when you give your body proper nutrition, weight loss is an extra added benefit. Well, the metabolic nutrition system is actually vitamins in a box, is what I love to call it. It's your nutrition in a box. And we have 3 you can choose from. This particular one is Max C, which means appetite control. And that's for someone who wants to control their appetite. You may snack all the time and want some help in that area. There's also a Max E and there's a Max 3. The Max E is for someone who wants a little bit more energy and needs to have more energy. Also in the Max 3 is for someone who wants overall wellness. The beautiful thing is you get to choose what fits your body. But the one thing is you get a person like myself or the person who introduced you to watch this presentation. They're going to partner with you to make sure you get the results that you're looking for. We also have our meal replacement shakes. I know you know of someone who skips meals. The worst thing that you can do. But the one thing that I want you to know is that instead of skipping a meal, you can do a meal replacement shake. They're delicious, but they are perfectly balanced. If you're someone like me who's lactose intolerant, you can also take them because we have a system where it's pre-digested, already broken down molecules of protein so that it's easily absorbed, so it's easily digestible. But it comes in 3 flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and berry, and they're all delicious. You can do like I do and make smoothies. And the beautiful thing is I'm getting proper nutrition and it's healthy. And then also Herbal Cleanse. This is a product I definitely want to spotlight. Herbal Cleanse is a product that helps you I call it changing the oil in your car. It's actually doing the same in your body. You're taking out the old so that your body can restart again fresh. The Herbal Cleanse is 10 days long. It's a very gentle scrubbing cleanse, so you don't have to be worried about running back and forth to the restroom. But what you'll notice is you'll get all the toxins out of your body. When that happens, your body rejuvenates, you get more energy, but you also have an extra added benefit of weight loss and inch loss. But what you'll notice is from that point on, when you start putting in the world-class vitamins, it's easily absorbed and it's quickly results. You'll see quick results. So this is an Herbal Cleanse. And then also Catalyst. I want to point out Catalyst. Catalyst is a product that we call, it's protein and amino acids. It is a product that supports the lean muscle. So if you're trying to lose weight, it's going to support your lean muscle and allow you to protect it. But if you're trying to bulk or lean out and bulk up and cut, it's going to allow you to cut even faster because it's going to feed your muscle and protect it at the same time. And then the last product that I want to talk about is Omegaplex. Omegaplex is actually what we call fish oil, and I call it brain food. It allows you to have better mental focus, but what omegas do also is cleanse out the bad fat out of your body. And then on top of that, it also cleanses out your central nervous system and allows it to flow and work better. Very vital to having wellness. And we have over 90 products, but the one thing I want you to notice here today, these are our spotlight products. And these are the products that I can probably guarantee you, you have family, you have friends, you have coworkers, or even you yourself. I talked about something that you're in need of. And I want you to know, because these products work, the opportunity works. And I'll just tell you what has happened for me and my family. I am a mom of 3. I'm married, and what's so awesome with that is Advocare has allowed my family to have wellness overall. One thing that I want to share with you is when Advocare was introduced to me 5 years ago, I'll tell you where I was. I was a mom, tired and exhausted, but I was also a business owner. I was also in school for my business degree, working as a nurse at a large hospital in Houston, Texas, and I was running the managed care department at that time. And what I'll tell you is my life was packed, but it took one day when actually my mentor, her name is Carrie, when she introduced Advocare to me, I really needed it. But what I looked at first was really energy. I needed that first. But I was walking in pride at that time and didn't really want to tell her that I was in need of income. But I heard her plant a seed. And she said at that time she earned $4,000 to $6,000 a month and that she would help me if I would allow her. Well, that was a seed planted. I went home, called her back and said, "You said you'd help me, I'm ready." My life has changed 365 degrees. Today, I am a work from home mom, but it all started with a simple yes. I partnered with Carrie. She became my mouthpiece, and she began talking to every person that I knew, every person whose life meant a lot to me, and I wanted to help them change their life. So she became my mouth, shared with them what Advocare could do for them because it's a solution. And as that happened, my first 3.5 months, we actually earned $5,500 in bonuses, which is one of the ways Advocare pays. I also turned around and started doing the same for others, helping them get what they wanted. We birthed 8 team members that earned bonuses also, totaling over $18,000. Our first 6 months sharing Advocare about 8 hours a week because of my busy lifestyle. 8 hours a week was all that I could actually share Advocare. But it's amazing that time turned into income. We earned $21,000 part-time in our first 6 months. When we saw that, my husband knew there was an opportunity here and we needed to grab hold to it. So we did, so that we could have freedom and leave a legacy for our family. To fast forward for you, we've been on 7 all-expense-paid trips with Advocare, which is one of the ways Advocare pays. We've been several places around the world. Amazing. Advocare pays you to change a life. But then on top of that, we've helped other families earn all-expense-paid trips also, and that's a joy. But where we are today is we earn $8,000 to $10,000 a month, part-time. I still work part-time. My husband is still a police officer, and he's been there for almost 30 years. January will be 30 years. But the joy is where we're going. He can retire at the end of his 30th year if he so desires. But the beautiful thing about that is where we're going. By the end of 2012, December 2012, we'll be at the diamond level. The diamond level is $25,000 to $30,000 a month. I want you to realize it's not about the income. What it is what we can do with the income. What we know is what we're called to do, and that's to actually have a family retreat center. We know it takes money to do that, and we want to own it outright. What's your dream? Your dream may not be to have a family retreat center. Your dream may just be to pay for your every month bills. It may be to pay your house note. It may be to get out of debt. But it also may be about your children. It may be having a better life for them. But if they're getting ready to go off to college and you want to prepare a life for them, this is the way you can do it. And so we took hold to that. And because of that, what we're looking for is families who say, you know what, I'd love for you to partner with me. And I'd love for you to help me to earn income. The person who shared this DVD with you cares about you. And it's not about a dollar for them. It's about a life. And what our goal is to share the opportunity with every person that we can. And so that we can be a light in someone else's life. And what I love about it is it's really all about what God wants me to do. And this has become a ministry for me. He showed me day one, a divine vehicle only Christ activates to reach everyone. And that's what we're doing, one life at a time. Well, I want to share with you, really, there's 4 ways that you can come into relationship with Advocare. It's your choice. And so I want you to know that you get to choose how you want to come into relationship. If you've liked what I've heard, I want to show you what you can do. You can become what we call a retail customer. And you may want to get started on these world-class products. The person who invited you will show you how to do that. But then there's also a wholesale customer. You may want to get these products at a discount because we love telling everyone the highest discount is a 40% discount. These products taste better at a 40% discount than they do at a 20%. So I definitely tell you, if you want to get to the highest discount, become a wholesale person, and that way you can get a discount. But then there's also a distributor, and that's someone who says, I want to share these products, and I want you to be my mouthpiece, and I'll help you earn a little extra income, casually doing it. But then there's an advisor. An advisor is a person who says, I want to build a business, and I want to build it big. I want to be able to earn a large income, but I want to change a lot of lives. That advisor is at the top business level. At that level, you get to earn income 5 ways. So I want to show you what that means. Normal people on an everyday job get paid a salary. Well, at Advocare, you get paid 5 ways when you're at the top business level at 40%. The first way is retail profits. Somebody wants to buy a box of Spark, you just earn 40% of that box of Spark. And that's cash in hand when you have an inventory on hand. Then there is also what we call wholesale commissions. You get your own website. You don't have to pay for that website monthly, and you also don't have to man that website. It's up and it's running. Every time someone orders product, no matter where they are in the United States of America or anywhere on a military base, then Advocare will ship that product by FedEx to their front door, and you will earn the commission check. What I love about that is you're not having to deliver products all over your city, but what happens if you have family members in another state? You also don't have to deliver the product to them. FedEx will do it for you. Then there's also what we call override, and that's through residual money. That's how you gain wealth. That's actually how you leave a legacy and you can become wealthy. Override is residual income. Every time you will partner with someone and actually help them earn an income, then Advocare will pay you residual money for the rest of your life. What's so awesome, it's a willable business, which means you're able to will it to your children. And if you don't have children, you're preparing a legacy before you do. And then if you still don't desire children, the one thing you can know is that you can will that to any person in your family. That's what you call building a legacy. There's also leadership bonuses. Leadership bonuses are every time you're willing to partner with someone to help them build and gain. Advocare themselves will send you what we call a leadership bonus. That is how you multiply your check instead of just adding to it. And then there's incentives, and there's always all expense paid trips on the table. Advocare has an amazing bonus structure. What I love is that our CEO said, instead of waiting on the government to give us a stimulus package, let's build it into our company. So every 2 weeks, Advocare gives away $20,000 in bonuses. What's so awesome about that bonus structure is that when you're at the 40% level, if you will put me to work and allow me to be your mouthpiece, you can earn a piece of that $20,000. First place is $6,000, as you see on the screen. Last place, $1,000. What is so amazing about that is you're able to run for a bonus every 2 weeks for an entire year. I want you to think, even if you just earned 5 of those bonuses like we did when we first came into Advocare, what would $5,500 do for you? It definitely changed us, and we were able to go on an all-expense-paid trip as a result for helping others change their life too. And then I want you to know that the all-expense-paid trips, they are amazing. Advocare just sent us to the Bahamas, Atlantis in the Bahamas, and they took our children. What's so amazing with that is that we have been able to show our children life on a whole nother level. And we've been able to show them what freedom really is. I'm sitting in my home talking to you today. But the joy about that is, as I'm talking, I'm still earning income. I'd love to do that for you. On top of that, what I want to show you is really, how do you get started? Because I know that's the next question, is how do I get started? Well, if you see on the screen, these are the different investment levels. You can start at 20% for $79, or you can get all the way to the top business level and invest at the top at 40%, which is a one-time $2,100 investment, and you get to choose $3,000 worth of inventory. Any one of those levels, from the 20% to the 40%, you see the investment column, that's your investment. You see the next column as your inventory. What my job is no matter where you invest, my job is to help you to get to the top business level as fast as possible. And that's by talking to the people that you know. It's all about the people that you know, because you never know what somebody's been asking for or have been praying for. So really, what is it that you want? The one thing that I want to leave you with is the perfect storm of opportunity really is Advocare. In 2011, we were projected to be a $200 million company. I want to show you what has happened today. We actually hit $200 million in October. We didn't even take all the way to December. Well, 60 cents on every dollar is paid out to the distributor. So that meant with $200 million, that meant that 60 million went out to distributors. What I want you to know is that that was a projection. We surpassed it. Now, 2017, we're expected to be a $1 billion company. I want you to know 600 million will be paid out to distributors. What part of that are you going to be a part of? The one thing I realize is there's a sickness industry and there's a wellness industry. I know, I'm a nurse. I took care of the sick. Big industry. But what my heart is to be on the other side, and that's the wellness industry, to help people stay out of the hospital, to help them turn around their health, and in the process, help them become financially debt-free. See, Advocare as a company gives you a free debt buster program, free. And they teach you how to become financially debt-free. Because of that, my husband and I put that into place. Our sponsor and our mentor paid off $85,000 worth of debt. We've paid off $40,000 worth of debt and will be debt-free by the end of 2012. What about you? What would you like to do? Today I ask you is, what part interests you? If it's products, let's help you get started on products. Ask the person who gave you this DVD, I want to try one of the products. But if you see the opportunity and you're ready to build a legacy and you want to plant your flag in the city, in the state, or in this nation, tell the person who gave you the DVD today, and they're going to put you on the phone with me. And the awesome thing about that is I'm going to lock arms with you, and I'm not going to help change your life, but we're going to help change the lives of the people that you know. Advocare is an amazing company, and we're looking for amazing leaders, and we hope that that is you. God bless you, and I look forward to talking to you real soon.